Hello again. Where we left off last time was we had just finished level 2, or shift 2 as we're calling it, which was the romantic dinner. So now we'll move on to the next level, which should be relatively quick. We're calling it lunch rush. Very simply, it's going to be really fast. I would like to add some timer events. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do that, but let's go ahead and start copying the different events from here. Let's see, where was I? Here we go. We're actually going to make this a lot like the first set of events. All we're really going to change is who it is that's coming to eat and how fast they're moving, as well as some of the numbers about how much the tip's going to be. Um, like I said, I do kind of want to throw a timer in there and have the tip be based on the timer. But for now, let's just get the structure of this part in there, because that might be a little bit more complicated. Almost done. I'm actually going to just grab the controller event from the first level, because that's going to be the closest to what we're doing. So first up, for lunch, I think we'll just stick with the same foods that we had for the afternoon. There's no real need to change that. I do, however, want to change who these customers are. So instead of be very generic, boy, girl, older guy, older girl, I want to change these to be, let's see, are these all just, yeah, it's just the one picture. Let's take a look. There should be a bunch of knights in here somewhere. And we do have a pair of knights. Well, we need 4, so let's see what we can do. So there's 2. There's a 3rd. I guess I could go with the sailor, or maybe I'll use her. Let me see. Let me see what she looks like for the other form. Oh, yeah, that works. So we're going to change the old lady into the demon knight girl. So we're really just changing people 1-7 into evil. What is this, 6? Yeah. So just a few more. When we're done with this one, this event should play exactly like the original event, just with a different character talking and walking. So like I said, a lot of this stuff can be reused as you go through. Let's see. Okay, so that one is done. Let me change this one here as well. In place of the older man, we're going to go with the older knight, which I believe was number 3. Yeah, there we go. So people 1-6 is just being replaced with people 3-6. Very straightforward. And let's see, where's the next event? Okay, and that should be it for this guy. Let me just double check. So otherwise I'm likely to miss something. Like him randomly turning into the other person. That looks clear. That looks good. Okay, then we update his picture. And he's done. Switching this to the younger knight. So again, the basics of this is pretty much going to be identical to what we've already done. We'll have a few interesting bits a little later on this one if we can. But first, we're just changing the characters. Excuse me. And a couple more. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, double checking. Okay. And the last one, we're going to go with the evil looking knight. Because, you know, he needs lunch too. Also, we don't have a whole lot of knights in our stock offering for characters, so we kind of have to use whatever we can here. Okay. Almost done. Okay. And this page is done, and so is this one. One last update. Change this guy to this guy. Save that. Let me double check. What do we have here? Change this one from 1000 to 3000. This will actually just send us back up to the previous level. That's okay for testing. So that should be good. I just need to shortcut the first event. I believe it's in the intro. Yep. Just for testing purposes, we're going to throw the person down there. And let's test this. Okay. Didn't say anything, but okay, I grabbed him from the wrong place. I need to fix this guy. Wow, that's... At least everything else is working. But yeah. That's pretty hilarious. The chef's messed up, but everything else works. So yeah, that does work, but we have the wrong cook. So let's grab the right cook, put him in his proper place, and now let's speed this up a bit. So here we go. Speed is 2 times slower. We're going to up that to 2 times faster. So this little guy is going to go pretty quick. And we're going to do that across the board here. So everyone will be traveling at faster speed. The reason for that being, this is the lunch rush, so people want to get where they want to go fast. I'm going to do that for all of these. I'm pretty sure that will inherit the event speed on its own, but we'll find out in a moment. Okay. We have fixed the cook, hopefully. Woo! They are definitely faster. Okay, pizza's popular today. Very popular. Yep. Just darts right off. Well, so that's working out pretty well. There's a few things I need to update. That needs to be there. That's currently not showing up. Now let me see. Do I have... What we're going to do is we're going to make the tip the same, but the penalty a lot worse. So instead of being minus 10 for not having it yet, it's going to be minus 50. Which means you really just can't, you know, go and ask him again. You do have to remember what he said. So that's one change we're making here. We're going to make that across the board. So minus 10 becomes minus 50. Okay. Let's update the third customer as well. And the last one. They are all updated now. Now let's see if we can activate a timer and then recall it. I forget how to do that exactly. Because I know it exists. Event timer, come on. Control timer, there we go. How do I read that? Do I have the ability to call that in a conditional? I do. Now, I have a feeling this control timer is probably global rather than local. But let's see what we can do. So we're going to go ahead and start this at 0 every time that we order food. We're going to stop the timer, and then let me see, do I have an option to display the timer? No, I should, but I don't. There should be some type of timer event in here. No. Yeah, very simple. We're just going to see if it picks that up, because I'm not sure if it will. And that's on if he's ordering bread. sure I'm adding these in the right places. Yes, this is the wrong place. I thought that was odd that I had two of them there. Right about here. Turn off the timer. Granted, this is a little on the sloppy side, but let's just see if we get a moo from the horse. Okay, so I've got the bread. He's running a little late. Here we go. Hey, he wants some bread. If I give him the bread right away, nothing happens. If I sit around and wait a whole long time, we should get a random horse mooing at us. And he's taking his time. I need to increase the speed between events as well. Maybe drop it to 3 seconds instead of 5. Just to get him moving a little faster. Okay. So of course he wants pizza this time. Ha! I still have bread in my inventory. And now we wait for this guy to hopefully order bread again. Of course, the big test is going to be if I order on one guy and stop the order on the other, if the timer will still be consistent. Here we go. This time he wants bread. So I'm going to order some other random thing, because I know it takes about 5 seconds for this guy to go and get it. I'm going to wander around for a bit and talk to this guy. No cow. Why is that the case? We're actually going to set that for all of them though, because it's going to be really annoying to have to wait forever. Show text of a horse going moo. Just a little something so you know it's working. I'm wondering if I have to run the timer for checking its status. That is very possible. Just not sure how it's storing the timer information. Let's see, which one am I on? Stop timer. If timer is at 5 seconds. Be a horse and go moo. I have a feeling that what's happening is that the timer is resetting whenever I turn it off. And if that's the case, then I just need to check it before I turn it off. Hey, this guy came real quick. Yeah, he's not ready yet. Waiting for the customers to come in. I do need to lower that speed. Maybe 2.5 seconds is a good amount. I think that sounds about right. You would like some chicken nuggets? So we wait for him to have some chicken nuggets. Yeah, he's just running off. We're not getting the event. So I'm going to say keep the timer running. And catch it on the backside. So I'm fairly certain that the timer is going to be going. And let's see if that improves our abilities here. Okay, let's see what he wants. And he's not ready yet. How about now? No, not yet. So he's taking his time deciding what he wants to eat. And he wants some bread. So we go and we get him some bread. Okay, we pick up the bread. I'd say it's been at least about 5 seconds. Let me talk to some other guy. Actually, let's give him some bread. That way we know it's taking at least 5 seconds. Okay. Nope. Timer's running and we don't see anything. So that's not working. So I can start it, I can stop it. The conditional though is not working. Why is it not working? So I'm just going to pull this out for now. I'm not sure what's up with that. And let's change this guy. So instead of 300, I'm going to go with 150. Just 2.5 seconds. Which is going to be a lot faster. So the only thing that's taking a long time is the cook, because it takes however long it takes. Okay, salad bread and chicken nuggets. Bread. Chicken nuggets. Bread again. I think the other guy wanted pizza. Pizza and bread. Pizza and 2 bread. So the penalty's working at least. It's going to take a while to get through this one. So bread is very popular today. a salad. Okay, bread, chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets, okay, bread, the salad, okay, chicken nuggets, salad, and bread. So let's see. We're about halfway there. Salad, salad, chicken nuggets. Okay, next up is chicken nuggets, then pizza. Okay. Bread and pizza. Trying to think of where we can put the timer. Well, I only need 6 more of these. Okay, chicken nuggets. Pizza. Pizza. And pizza. Three more to go. Two more to go. Chicken nuggets. And chicken nuggets. Okay. Cool. So, the events themselves are functioning fine. We just need to figure out where we want to put the timer. I kind of want to... what I suspect... Let's see. Do I have option here? No, I don't. I suspect the timer's not getting properly enabled. So we've got the first part of the structure of this level done. It operates essentially the same way as the Lazy Afternoon, except twice as fast. I do want to put some more time limitations in there, seeing as this is the lunch rush. Having to ask questions about what somebody ordered is a significantly larger penalty in this stage. So you can only ask twice before you don't get anything. Yeah, I think our next session will be trying to figure out where to put the timer and how to make it work. But for now, we've got the basic structure of this level in place. We're actually holding to about an hour, so we're not doing too bad, and I think I'll go ahead and call it a day. So see you next time. Bye.